Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Eat More Plants with me. Today I'm gonna show you guys how to make a recipe when you maybe have less than ideal ingredients. I don't know about you, but I am working off of my groceries from a week and a half ago. And even when I went to the store before all this happened, it was slim pickings. So they say necessity is the mother of invention. I guess that's kind of what this recipe is. Let's run through the ingredients for this recipe. Veggie Bites are designed to be adaptable to whatever you have in your kitchen, which is awesome because I think nearly half of what I'm using is my second choice. Like I said, it was slim pickings in the store. So instead of regular potatoes, which I could not find, I have sweet potatoes. I have 5 pounds of these, so this is definitely the base for my recipe today. Instead of a red onion, I'm using a yellow onion. I also ran out of the dried beans that I normally use. Luckily for me, my husband is a Goya fan, so we always have some of these on hand. I think chickpeas or kidney beans would be really good in here. I'm gonna chop up some mushrooms. I think you could try green beans or squash or carrots or even broccoli. And the last ingredient in our Veggie Bites is spinach. And you might notice that I have this white paper towel on the top of my spinach. Nice little tip, if you put a paper towel in here and turn it this way and store it in your fridge like this, the paper towel absorbs some moisture. Switch it out every couple days, but it makes the spinach last longer. So try it, let me know in the comments if it's working for you. It's been working for me, so I've been doing it. I'm gonna go ahead and mix the ingredients that I outlined earlier. They've all been prepared, meaning that the sweet potato has been boiled or steamed, and you can see that the peel will come right off. So saved a little time there. This is a really easy recipe, you'll see. I rinsed the black beans. This is half a cup of black beans. I washed the spinach, then I'm gonna chop it. This is 1 tightly packed cup of spinach, or just 1 handful. I have 4 mushrooms that I washed, and I peeled and cut half an onion. So you saw me mashing up the sweet potatoes and basically chopping up everything and mixing it all together. That's where we have this mixture here. Now it's time to put in the seasonings and something to bind it all together. So let's start with some garlic. Ideally, I would have rather had some fresh garlic, but like I said, it's not an ideal world right now. So I'm gonna put in 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. Add 2 teaspoons of cumin powder. That'll give it nice flavor. And because it's a great time to add some immune boosting, I'm gonna put in 2 teaspoons of turmeric powder also. To that we'll add some black pepper, not as much. We'll go with half a teaspoon of black pepper. We need some salt. So definitely to taste, for me, I think I prefer a teaspoon. If your beans are salted, you might want a little less. Put a little bit more. This is not a necessity, but I just liked it because I have it and I figured some seeds are nice. So I'm putting in 2 teaspoons of sesame seeds. You could definitely just omit this, or if you have pumpkin seeds or sunflower seeds, that would be really nice in here too. I like my things with a little bit of a kick, so I have some red pepper here. You can use crushed red pepper like pizza pepper. You could use, I don't know, you could not use it. You could use paprika, cayenne, but this is the good stuff. And I'm putting in 1 teaspoon. If you don't like it that spicy, maybe go for half a teaspoon. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this all mixed up. The last thing to mix in is just a little something dry to bind it. You can use chickpea flour or regular flour. If you have end slices of bread like I do, that would actually be smart. Toast it up and make some breadcrumbs. I still have some breadcrumbs left over in the jar, so I'm gonna eyeball it. I'm probably putting in here a total of maybe like a 1/4 cup to half a cup. You just don't want it to be too wet. I'm also gonna throw in some nutritional yeast just because I think it's dry, it'll bind it, and you get a little extra vitamin B. And you're gonna mix that up till you get a good consistency. Then we're gonna start to play with it with our hands a little bit. Here comes the fun part. With clean hands, you're gonna take this mixture and you're gonna make little bite-sized patties. I poured some avocado oil in this bowl, just a little bit, just to get on my hands so the mixture doesn't stick and I can make nice little patties. I'm actually gonna use the air fryer for this recipe, something I did that I hadn't done in years probably. We've had this for a long time. We used it once and then we just put it away, but we've had all this extra time and I've been experimenting and I really love it. It's like the oven but faster and it makes it crispier and you don't have to use any oil or just a little touch of oil. So let's get started. So I have my patties here made up. The recipe makes about 20 of them. And I have my air fryer ready. It's on 390 and I preheated it for 3 minutes. So it just has the basket here. I'm gonna lay the patties right down on the basket without anything else. The oil that I had on my hands when I was forming them should be enough for this. Here I have 3, 6, 7 of them. I'm gonna put it in here on 390 for 14 minutes. All right, 14 minutes is up. Perfect amount of time to wash all the dishes and clean up. And they look great. What we wanna do now is we want to flip them over and then put them in for another 3 to 4 minutes. All right, the second batch is ready. I actually reduced the cook time by a couple minutes. And these were put in for 12 minutes at 390. And then I took out the basket and flipped them over and cooked them for another 4 minutes. You can see like they hold their shape. It's as if they were deep fried. They're crunchy, bite into them, they have a crunch. There's more because this makes about 20, but I put some in the oven just so I could measure cooking times for the oven and they're still cooking. So if you don't have an air fryer, sorry, but you can make this easily in the oven. It just takes longer. Our veggie bites, they're all done. They taste great inside of a wrap or a sandwich. You can use them as salad topper. You can even put them inside of tacos. They taste great with a dip. I will link a cilantro one that I made that I think goes well. Or even out the fridge the next day, they're pretty good. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and you try this out on your own. Somebody said to me that I don't say this enough, so I got this as a present. So don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope this time gives you the opportunity to do something you haven't done in a while. So for me, I use that air fryer. Who knows what's next? I mean, my hair is getting really long. I might be due for, I don't know, a Corona cut. You'll see in the next video. If you're able to, please stay home, stay safe, and until next time.